I need to get back in the groove.
This track is dangerous for me. I've been spinning out quite a bit. I just need to not steer if I hit the wall. Even if I'm holding down the throttle and I don't steer, I'm not going anywhere. Worst that happens is I bounce off the wall and lose a bit of speed, but I'm not spinning.
Hello everybody, it's RoboMesa here. I'm out here to host the first race at the Augusta facility. This is not only an oval track, but also a road course, as well as a few other facilities, although currently there's only 2 facilities that are ready to race at, which is the short track oval and the road course. If you're wondering what the road course is, there's several layouts that it has as well. This includes a stock car layout, which is a modification of the classic Augusta road course layout. If anyone doesn't know what that is, there was once a racetrack in Augusta in the 1960s and 70s, if I recall my history lessons correctly. And in a nutshell, it closed down. But with the help of Narwhal 05, we were finally able to sort of respark Augusta International Raceway to life. Currently, there's a small short track and a road course, along with the other layouts that the road course has. Again, as I said previously, there's a stock car layout, which these ROX Mods will be racing at tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST. And at 12 p.m., they will actually be racing on another layout, which will be actually not the ROX Mods, but more so the GT3 cars ran by the SLC series. Similar foundation, but different series. Currently, we are set for a 75 lap feature at Augusta International Raceway Oval Facility. As we see here, it appears that there's a view from one of the corners. I like this. There also appears that there's a car that is stuck on the track. I'm not quite sure what car that is specifically, but I'll investigate to see which car it was. So it appears that that was a camera on turns 1 and 2. Not sure who car this is, but if I recall correctly, this driver was one of the new drivers. They have never raced before. Anyways, back to where we were. But so far, so good. As we see Lemon Bucket getting loose and recovering quite decently. Lemon Bucket, I don't think he's quite in the standings for the championship, but he's still possibly a runner-up for the top 5. The top 4 are still in a closely knit championship between Twin Turbo V6, Event, Narwhal 05, who's not been the fastest driver, as we see him actually hitting the wall on the back stretch, or on the front stretch, excuse me, but has been a consistent driver throughout the entire series. Now, Narwhal was actually, again, the guy that constructed this track. We had to make a few last-minute preparations, but we are actually able to make it raceable come race time. And it appears that there's a lag spike. Perhaps I'm the one experiencing this lag spike. Let me check my ping. That was indeed me. Okay. As Gnarler with another issue. Currently, there is 25 minutes to go till the first qualifying session will be started. Well, actually 26 minutes, but pretty much on the dot. So far, it doesn't appear like I have much else to talk about. If you see Gnar, again slowing down on the backstretch. Watch Lemon Bucket again. Lemon Bucket, one of the faster drivers on this track. So I screwed up. The current quick time of 13.582, although during prior practice before this, I was actually able to set a 13.4. I'm not quite exactly sure where it was specifically, but I think it's like a 13.43. So, not quite at the record, but overall a very quick time. But a time that could possibly be beaten quite easily, should there be anyone skilled that is showing up to race today. I'm not to say that that Lemon Bucket or Gnar are not skilled, I'm just saying that he could probably get his time beaten. There's a green sector 3 that time around, so there's easily room for him to improve as well. His time currently is only about not even a tenth slower, about half a tenth slower. It's not even less than that, more so like a third. Okay. Goes around, let's see what this lap will be. It will not exactly be that much faster of a lap time, about the same as Gnar, as he went around last time. Going side by side with Speedy SR1, as I think Lemon Bucket for the most part does still have it down but quite well. As well as Shibe, who's actually not that far behind either. Which, by the looks of it, it actually appears he's coming up to Shibe. Touch from Lemon Bucket's POV, marking those multi-color frames. As you see, Shibe getting loose. You can see Lemon Bucket getting an overtake. As well as overtaking Speedy SR1. I think that's Gnar that are here up ahead. And so far the times have not quite so much changed. Moonbucket going around for the next time around. There's no improvement in his lap time. Let's see how Shibe does in this time. Has a rather fast look in Sector 1, not quite as fast as Gnar with the equally quick Sector 1. Let's see what they do when they go around. He does actually improve on his last sector for Gnar, but not as much as you'd expect. Same for Shibe, not a better time. Both of them, though, looking really quick on their Sector 1s, as well as the Lemon Bucket he goes across. He's going to go quick time with a 13.482. Again, this is only practice, so there's not anything too much to be expected. He could potentially set a better time during qualifying. I don't know for sure as he gets loose into the line. Only about half a tenth slower than I think what I set. So Lemon Bucket definitely for certain is trying to get it down at Augusta. Speed SR1 also improved in his last sector, with hopes that he could potentially set a time that is not on pace. Seen Lemon Bucket again, overtaking Speedy. Just realized a feature that could be potentially helpful. I just gotta time it right. I apologize for my little ranting, I'm just looking at what I could potentially do. Yeah, it's not as useful as I thought it'd be. Where the time stands now, it seems like nothing has really been improved. We're starting to now approach 20 minutes ago. We see. Now going sideways. I was going to originally say side to side, going sideways and into the inside wall. Going back to Lemon Bucket slowing his pace down, stopping on the inside. He's making a chat. That I do not know. He was actually on a green sector 1, so a little bit unfortunate. Let's see, Speedy at R1 potentially going to be able to run a faster time. He's finally somewhat close to being on pace with 14.455. So far he's set a lap time that's less than a second behind the first place time. The only problem now is just to get those times consistently and potentially better. As I hear the noise, I believe that is one of them trying to stream. I'm not exactly sure as to who it is exactly. I'm going to lower my volume. As he is looking up images of Yandere Dev. I'm not involved with the conversation, so I don't really know the context. Let's see what Shibe's going to set. It's not going to be that quick of a time. We're currently 82 laps of her Shibe. This race is going to be 75 laps, which will take about maybe 16 minutes, maybe 14 to 16 minutes of driving. But for the drivers, of course, they obviously are going to spin at least once or twice in the race, which is going to cause a yellow flag upon a spin. I mean, as you can clearly see, people are spinning quite frequently. They will not spin as much, I believe. I don't believe there will be as many spins come actual race time. But there's still more than likely going to be a high possibility of a caution caused by spins. Lemon Bucket already with a strong outlap, excuse me, I can't quite speak correctly. 13.682 goes around for the next time. Proves just a little bit more into the 13.5 range. Again, he's hungry to get a better time. You see him going around on 3 and 4, and he's going to set a lap time that is again getting better. So he's starting to get that rhythm. That's something you gotta do when you're an oval racer, for certain. And I mean, I'm sure for any racer you gotta develop a rhythm, but there's no other form of racing that's as important for developing this than being an oval racer. He goes around. That time was not too good though, with the 13.933. We're gonna see what he does this time around. And it again is back to the 13.6 range. So far my current bet on who's gonna win, unless he does what he did back in Yorkshire this year. I believe it's gonna be Lemon. I don't know what you guys in the fans, anybody's watching this are saying, but I believe that certainly the ones to watch will be Lemon. The green sector 3, Nar with a green sector 1, but nowhere to find his lap. Currently see Shy with 92 laps to his name. Appears he's been going for quite a bit. Again, Lemon Bucket going back to the 13.5 range. Will he beat his record from before? I'm not sure if he could this lap. His first sector looks rather decent though. And actually, for first sector, Speedy's time is not that bad either. Lemon Bucket coming again with another fast sector 1. Sector 2, what's it going to be? It's going to be a wall tap, but I don't think this lap will be an improvement. As Speedy SR1 gets close to beating his personal best so far, but misses off by about half a tenth. You see Lemon Bucket speeding to a halt and hitting the wall. Maybe he's a little bit frustrated. I'm not quite sure. I see Shibe hopefully able to improve his time this time around. It's close but not quite. Being a little bit over a tenth. Switch also, speaking of Shibe, he's only 3 laps away from going around 100 laps. Make that 2. And then, of course, on these ROX Mods, practice is everything you could ever imagine to get, because nothing is more important than getting that last minute practice, getting the sort of energy that you need, the sort of flow, and understanding it. This is personally why I believe the practice is important, and I think Shibe could easily run for a solid podium, maybe even a win, if Lemon Bucket starts to lose his rhythm. See, Lemon Bucket and Narwhal are going side by side through the backstretch. Nar somewhat outrunning him until he runs on the outside line. 2 of them crossing over onto the main straight. Lemon Bucket still taking the inside. Narwhal are on the top line. But unfortunately on this track, the tops up here line doesn't quite still work. Do apologize to you, Lucas Sipka, and anybody else that is a supporter. As you see Narwhal in the wall and spinning himself out. Doesn't matter too much anyways. He's 3 laps to 100 laps, as Shibe has surpassed that by 3. Lemon Bucket still stopped on the main straightaway. Just a few feet, about car length from the line. I'm certain he's trying to probably talk something with the other drivers and try to communicate stuff. Also in the voice chat appears that me, Mr. Man, has joined. Lemon Bucket publicly saying that I am stalking him on the stream. You are on the track, therefore you will be recorded. If you have any illegal complaints, just stay out of the league. Boom. Narwhal, they're having a fairly solid looking sector 1. You see him going around 3 and 4. Let's see what his time will be this time. Sector 2 could be a lot better, and it really could have been. So he's in about the half-second range, slower than his best. You see Lemon Bucket again going for a heater of a lap. It goes a little bit wide on the exit of turn 3. So that's not going to be too great of a lap time. Sector 1 looks okay, it could be a little bit better. Shibe has the same exact time though. We see him going by, let's see if the two can compare to each other. Also Shibe setting a time just under a tenth slower than Lemon Bucket's personal best. Also Speedy SR1 now within a second range of Lemon Bucket, so there's a chance he could potentially slide up on someone like someone in like Missouri. Currently, I think the only person on the track of interest is going to be Lemon Bucket, as the other guys take their way into the pits. Or just stopped on the track, like as you can see in Nar's case. Lemon Bucket making some way around. This will not be a faster time at all with a 13.9 as he goes around 1 and 2. Solid looking sector 1. Sector 2, let's see what it looks like. Sector 2 looking pretty decent. As it makes its way to the line, is this going to improve? No, it's not. It's going to be a 13.6. And per sector could be a little bit better. Not bad. It's like the sector looks a little bit better than last laps, but it's actually going to be a slower lap time. Speed Answer 1 and Normal are back onto the track setting laps. Now getting fairly close to being 10 minutes from the start of the qualifying. Only a few drivers in the server, and I'm probably gonna have to make a shutdown come that time. He's comment on the chat. The comment is gonna be George, the developer, making a comment. Coming 10 minutes to go to qualifying. So that's going to cost for an announcement, and possibly in 5 minutes there will be a shutdown to clear out the server. Currently in the chat, looks like Event is in the voice chat. Event being one of the main competitors for the championship, and possibly one of the faster drivers in the field. His performance will be of utmost interest, in my opinion. See Shy make his way back to the track. We're going to put him back onto the track, see if anybody else needs to teleport. It does not appear so at the time, so I'm going to look over, see where is Shive. Shive's car is over here. And Event also wanting to be teleported. So he will be moved into his sticker bombed car. Hopefully next season he will have an actual scheme and not whatever the heck his current scheme is. So makes his way out of the pit on the track. Let's see what Event can do on this oval. It's not the most dominant oval racer in the series. I'm certainly sure that as he hits the exit cone, almost repeating exactly what he did at the Track Alonso Road Course 2 weeks ago. As I've seen him, I see Event with the green sector 2. Let's see what he does this time around. He will be second quickest with a 13.513. A very high chance he could be able to beat Lemon Bucket's time, being only a few hundredths behind him. And this is only his third lap. This time around, this lap's not going to be much faster as you see him going side by side with Shive on the backstretch. And making their way over through 3 and 4. He's gonna run the tub line with probably no avail because the tub line is not exactly a fast line on this track. Shy, but with a very fast looking sector 2, and he spun it out. That's gonna be quite frustrating for Shy there. Fortunately, again, it's only practice. This Event also spinning it out. I mean, this lap and next lap are gonna not be too good. Currently 2.5 minutes left until the shutdown will take place. Lemon Bucket having not quite improved his times. We see Event with a solid looking sector 1. Not the fastest sector 1 he's set, but certainly a good one. Is he'll make his way around, not being a quick time. It appears there's a lag spike or something that could have cost him a little bit of time there. Having a very solid looking Sector 1. Sector 2 looks decent. Not quite as fast as, but it'll make its way around to having a 13.8. Sector 3 could be a little bit better. Sector 1 looks okay this lap. Shibe has a better one though. Okay, so I am back. I do apologize about that. Looks like event is not quite so improved this time. So we're gonna make a shutdown. Alright, the shutdown has been made. I'm gonna go back to Augusta International Raceway. And I've currently been permitted to speak in the voice chat here. But due to, of course, communication issues, I will be putting myself onto a push-to-talk setting for the sake of the drivers. Okay, testing my mic. I believe you guys can hear me. We will be getting started soon. Don't mind anything at the moment. We're just kind of in that little, transition period, excuse me, intermission. Yeah, just stay patient. If you do have perms, please don't, get to your car. Just please be patient because there will be, a server-wide teleport where everyone will be teleported. This means you, Nar. As I see Nar having a mental breakdown, falling. I don't know why. He has a stroke. Nar, what's the first thing you do in a shooting? Nar, what's the first thing you do in a shooting? Please stop doing that. I don't want anything to be damaged. I'm serious, stop. Thanks. Yeah, just don't do that because that could potentially, lead to stuff being damaged on a car, which would lead to rigging or me having to make a server shutdown, which is not fun. Anyways, it is 5 p.m., so we're going to start the first round of qualifying. I am going to make the announcement. Okay, everyone will be getting a teleport towards their cars, so please be patient and walk your way over. And please line up at the end of the pit lane, please. Single file I would prefer. Looks like everyone that's currently here will be in the first group, so just line up single file at the orange line. And make sure you brake in time. So don't, go Speedy Gonzalez down the pit lane yet. Like, that's for the track. Lemon, we're not supposed to do that because augmented speed rules. So, don't do that. Please line up single file in a fairly fashionable order. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm talking about for the very rare situation where somebody gets, Talladega Nights, finish, like Ricky Bobby style. Which has happened, like, at least 3 times in SLC. So, we kind of have to. He's looking for all the spots he can find out here. Currently with 5 cars in the field. Oh, and it looks like I changed my button. Okay. Can everyone please head towards the cars? I would like to start the first session. As of a 5-lap shootout. Assuming that I'm not doing single car, that takes too long. Just hop into your car. We're doing 5 laps, 5 cars. National anthem comes before race time. Alright, can we get everyone onto the track? Coming out of the track, we're going to see Narroller at the leap of the pack. And it's a go for the 5-lap session. Alright, green flag. Everybody is clear to go as fast as they physically can for 5 laps. Until you guys are done, just drive into the pit lane slowly. Current quick time, judged by the board, is Shibe. So we're going to use that for the judgment. And currently with a quick time at the 13.650. Lemon Bucket in the 4th place spot. He's got to make his way through. Got a purple sector 1 though. So makes his way around. We got 2 laps to go on the track for practically every driver. As he does get himself to 2nd quick. White flag for everyone. Make your way into the pits when you finish lap. Are disconnecting. Alright, make your way into the pits, everyone. Alright, disconnection, so we're gonna just have in time this Lemon Bucket with a quick time, just barely in time on the final lap with a 13.596. I'm just gonna consider NAR's session to be done. Everyone can please just move to the end of the pit lane. Everyone please move to the end of the pit lane. Ask it again. I need Shibe. Okay, so we got 5 cars. We're waiting for Narwhal to make his way back. I'm gonna give us 5 minutes left for qualifying for somebody to join, and then we'll go straight into the race. Well, after, of course, the U.S. anthem. Can you please not rev? Speedy. No rev. My patience has been tested enough. I'll give you guys a teleport afterwards. There's several of you guys that were there's several of you that were doing that, so I'm just not gonna take it. Okay, see, Twin has joined the game. I'm gonna give him teleport. He's got 5 laps to set. Apparently Shibus had to go. Twin, just make your way into the track. Yeah, just make your way on the track, do 5 laps. course, there's a delay. Just keep going to your lap, say 6. Oh, fuck. Keep going to your lap, say 4. Sorry. Friggin' time system as usual, taking a poop. Twin turbo with the purple looking sector 1. Let's see what he does as it goes around. Will this be the quick time? It will not be a quick time. Okay, white flag. It looks quick, but is it quick enough is a question. I don't think it will be. It will improve, but it won't go past 3rd. He's going to maintain position. Alright, pull into the pits. With that being said, qualifying is practically done. I will be jumping and teleporting everyone. Actually, no. Okay, no, yeah, just teleport people individually, please. And just line up, double file, at the orange line. Because Shibe is left, you guys just need to go up 1 position. Lemon Bucket again with a pole position at the 2nd place spot. We're going to see event. Shibe would have been 3rd place, but unfortunately that's going to be taken by Twin Triple V6, who will be in the 3rd place spot despite qualifying in 4th place. 5th place, of course, going to be Narwhal 05, and then 5th place going to be Speedy. And got a small field today, but hopefully it will be a competitive field. So yeah. Again, can you guys line up double file, Lemon Bucket, event to the outside, Twin Turbo behind Lemon Bucket, Narwhal 05 to the outside of Twin, and then Speedy at R1. Double file, please. Ignore Shibe's car, he's not racing. Currently deleting all the cars. Unsure. I sincerely apologize. My mic was muted. We're gonna go off the. We're gonna go based off the laps for the last lap. Yes, I know as I'm push to talk, I was muted because my headphones were muted. Because somebody walked in my room. Yes, your little spin was indeed a yellow. That's how the rules work here. Spins are yellows. You need to avoid them at all costs. Could you guys line up on the, like, basically at the pit exit, not the entrance? So, other side, back. No! Guys, other way. Other side of the backstretch. Lemon. Please. Yeah, if you guys can line up in the backstretch, I'll call it the order. That was Lemon Bucket, Event, Narwhal, Speedy SR1, and Twin Turbo V6. So the order hasn't changed, but yeah. Single file, by the way. Okay, start pacing. We're gonna go back from 3 laps, though. Back to the back of the pack, please move up. When you were in the back of the field, not in 4th, so please give. You're too close to Speedy. Give Speedy like a car length or 2, and Speedy, please move up. You're being too slow. Okay, you're good. Keep the spacing. We will go in next lap. And please try to stay behind the person ahead of you. don't bother for the vision lag stuff. I want you guys to focus on staying exactly like behind the person from your perspective. Don't have to be like exactly, but you know, like don't like if you're ahead of the person on your screen, then you're still way too close. So you know. Okay, pulling it in. Please maintain pace. Green flag is out. As we see Lemon Bucket moving up for position. 3 in the back now, battling though between Twin and Nars. We see yellow flag race back. Speed Answer 1, warning 1. Lemon Bucket event, Twin Turbo V sits, and Nar. Stop in the backstretch. That doesn't matter, it still is a penalty on your side, so you got 2 more strikes. Thank you for lining up in that way, by the way, that was pretty convenient. Sorry, I should have turned the lights yellow. Anyways. Okay, we're gonna have to start pacing, so let's start pacing again. Lemon Bucket, sorry, Twin, if you could go a little bit further behind event. Okay, that's good. Distance is good, maintain it. I might pull it in this lap if this is how the pacing is. Okay, pulling it in. Maintain pace until you guys are at the restart zone. Green flag. And green flag's back out at Augusta Speedway. It's going to be between Lemon Bucket and Event. Event being chased just behind board position. Let's see, 5 cars on the track. Lemon Bucket to the lead. Event just behind. It seems like the 3 of them have kind of all split apart. Normally not too far behind the 4th place spot. The speed hits are 1, kind of slowing down a little bit through 1 and 2. If I recall correctly, they've gone 10 laps through. Speed hits are 1 is about to be lapped. Event closing the gap in on Lemon Bucket, as well as Nar closing it in on Twin. Speed Answer 1 being an extremely slow lap car continues at this pace, he will be parked. Speedy, if you continue at the pace you are, you will be parked, so try to pick it up if you can. Yellow flag. Stop in the backstretch. Called it there because it's pretty much at the line. So, Lemon Bucket is first, Twin second, Nar third, Speedy fourth, but Event last. I'll leave that. Okay, lineup looks good, so let's start pacing. Pacing of 46. Sorry, I'll be pacing on the actual racing line. Van, if you could just go a little bit behind. Okay, you're good. Maintain speed. Sorry. Alright, you guys look good enough for me to pull it in, so I'm gonna pull it in. Just maintain pace. My throttle somehow undid itself. Alright. Green flag. Green flag is out on the track. Speedy it's our one side by side with event there. We're currently 17 out of 75 laps. See Narwhal catching up to Twin as event makes the overtake move on Speedy SR1. Speedy SR1 again being slow. Meters coming on by. As you see, Lemon Bucket not far behind. Twin as well as Narwhaler. Okay, Speedy, can you park it in this lap, please? Pace is a little bit too slow. You can chill with me. Oh wait, there's no seats to pace car. If it can help with the lights, that would be appreciated. By the way, if that's what you want to do. I could leave. Okay. Speedy SR1 with the first DNF of the night. Reason being that pace was inadequate. He was overtaken and lapped in 3 laps. So, yeah. It's back to lead positions. Let's go. Currently coming to 24, or we're now heading up to 25 laps out of 75. Whether the race is going to be complete by the end of this lap, by the way. 1/3. See, Twin getting closer to Lemon Bucket. Lemon Bucket makes a choke. They go side by side through 1 and 2, but Twin secures the first place spot. And I think Event got very loose, but he also recovered. However, that is gonna cause him to lose the position to Twin, who now has the lead again. Twin needing those valuable points as he's a little bit behind because he missed the SNGP race. Lemon Bucket just wanted to stand up for himself, though, seeing if he could make his way in, maybe getting top 3 by the end of the series. So he's going to also want that win, as he's starting to get closer to Twin through the front stretch. Keep it going. They will be going side by side by the front stretch if they keep it going. They're on the back stretch and now going to 3 and 4 as they go through the front stretch. Gap is starting to close in between him and Twin. See, race back yellow flag. Let's see, Twin, Lemon Bucket, Nar, then Event. Was that his second strike? Because I think that means he has one more chance. Okay, yeah. Alright, just stay careful. You know, avoid that wall. If you get loose, again, never will I stress this enough. Press that key. Press that shift key or P key. Press the jarred handbrake. It will save your ass. Alright, let's start pacing again. Speedy gets our one's car, unfortunately, in a place it should not be. Seems like 46, 47 is a perfect pace speed, so I'll maintain that speed. You guys are looking good on your pacing, by the way. I might pull it in this lap. Lemon Bucket, if you could back off Twin for just a bit. Okay, good. Clear. Maintain distance. Alright, pulling it in. Lights going out. They will go green as soon as you guys reach the restart zone. Maintain pace. Lemon Bucket, give that position back. That was a jump. Clear. You can see a four-way battle stir up between all the drivers. It's now between Event and Twin, but Lemon Bucket is not far behind to make their way over. Going closer to cross flags as well. As you see, Event and Twin, two teammates going side by side almost. They might keep it going to see Lemon Bucket getting closer to race back yellow flag. Alright, stop on the backstretch. You guys reach it. We'll do it off the timer. Strike one for Nar. It's alright. It happens. You guys are racing hard though, like all four of you guys. Alright, when I reach you guys get going again. I'm almost out of the pits, so alright, you guys can start pacing. You guys start pacing. I'm heading my way over. Good pacing. Maintaining 46 miles an hour. Lemon Bucket back off a little bit. Okay, good. Okay, we'll be pulling it in this lap. Sorry again for not doing the lights. Maintain pace. And green flag is out. Good start from everyone. As Twin and Nar going side by side. Same thing for the leaders almost. Not quite though, as we see. Let's see what the lead battle is. Small difference between Lemon Bucket. Lemon Bucket getting loose off of the wall. So I'm gonna zoom back out, watch both of these battles unfold. See Nar and Twin getting very close to each other. Make their way onto the front stretch. Looks like Event is currently the leader. Currently the field has kind of spread itself out by a decent gap between everyone. Everyone kind of covers the backstretch. Lemon Bucket trying to inch closer, but it gets loose and goes wide through 3 and 4. Doesn't lose too much of a gap though. As Twin is also finding himself into the midst as we see Lemon Bucket yellow flag race back. It's gonna be Event, Twin, and Nar. I think that's Lemon Bucket's second strike. So be careful. First strike. I'll watch the recording real quick to fact check. Even if it's not though, like you still have another chance regardless, for sure. At least one more chance. So yeah. Let me hold off for a second just so I can figure that, you know, what strike he's on. Yeah, that's first strike. Alright. Let's get going. Sorry, my bad, I was doing stuff. That's my bad. Also, by the way, we are cross flags. We've been cross flags a few laps ago, but meant to mention that. Okay, let me look if you could be just... Yeah, okay, your gap, I guess. Just trying to go much closer than that. Alright, clear. Ignore that wall tap. Alright, I should be good. Pull it in, unless you guys are having serious issues, which doesn't seem to appear so. Alright, pull it in. Lights out. Maintain pace. Green flag. Now gonna be between Twin in second, but I meant the real battle right now is between Nar and Lemon for the podium spot. They still are side by side to 3 and 4. Lemon Bucket looking on his inside, now on the outside through 1 and 2. He goes back, getting a little bit of a run. They go side by side through 3 and 4 again. And they now go side by side through 1 and 2. Two of them battle as hard as they can to get the position back. Trying to get at least a podium. Podium does pay well. And with the small field this race has, it is a very important points race for both Nar and Twin, but also for Lemon Bucket and Event. It's essentially like a playoffs race, if I'm honest. So far, so good between Nar and Lemon Bucket. Lemon Bucket and Nar kind of inching their way closer to Twin to make their way out 3 and 4, just right on each other's tails. Yellow flag. Race back. That's a strike 2 for Lemon. Nar, race back. Nar, race back. Nar, race back. Yeah. It is actually the normal sets. Okay, let's get back to pacing. Currently, 20 laps to go, coming into 19. This is latter half of the race, getting close to the end. Current quick time is Lemon Bucket, but he's also exactly tied with Events for their quick time. Which, I don't think there's any rule to find it. I think it might mean they both get quick time, but I don't know. Alright. There's somebody missing, so we're gonna wait till they're back. Okay, that's Lemon Bucket. I just turned my car off. I apologize for that. Oh, sorry, pacing too fast. Meant to be in first gear. but I'll maintain this speed. You guys are doing okay. Nar, can you move up a little bit? Nar, can you move up a little? Okay, well I'm gonna slow it down. We're gonna continue pacing for another lap until Nar can make his way up to the 3rd place spot. Lemon Bucket, you're in where Nar should be. Okay, maintaining 46 now. We'll do one more lap. It's kind of partially my own fault, so I'd like to apologize for that. Let's see how you guys are doing on the backstretch. Okay, you should be good to pull it in. Maintain your pace. Green flag. Lemon Bucket, give the spot back to Nar. Okay, if you don't give a spot back to Nar, I will give you a 2-second penalty post race. So, okay, clear. Okay, now back in 3rd. Sorry about that. To the lead battle. There is lead battle. There is no lead battle. Battle again between Nar and Lemon Bucket trying to make their way into podium spot. Event still with a strong lead as we see again Nar, Lemon side by side. Just for a brief moment there. You're getting closer and closer to 10 laps to go. Time to go. See, Twin inch closer and closer to event there. Twin right behind, battling up for the lead. They go side by side on the back stretch. And now they go side by side through the front stretch to the line. Twin just barely gets it. But the event probably still has some energy left for him. Going to 5 laps to go. Next time around, of course. Goes side by side crossing over once again through 3 and 4. Event tries a tighter line but has a worse exit, surrendering that position to Twin, but it still is not over, so make their way to the front stretch. Just behind Twin we have Event almost side by side for a brief moment there, still side by side through 3 and 4. 5 to go, coming to 4 now. Battle is still very close between Twin and Event. There could easily be a change. Now our 3 to go. 3 to go, guys. It's really close between the two. Two to go. Event's still not done. Let's make their way over. For the final time, or the second to last time. White flag in the air now. No more cautions. It's gonna be a close one to the line. Let's see who it is. But I think the Twin might just about have it unless he does something weird on this turn. And to the line, it's gonna be Twin Event. And it's also going to be Lemon Bucket in third place spot at the podium, and then finally in fourth place, you're going to see Narwhal 05. One DNF today, and don't do any more laps. Let's see what the quick time was. Quick time was Lemon Bucket in event. What happened, Lemon? Post race. Like post stream. Alright, Twin, if you could line up on the front stretch, please. I'd like to take a photo. Richard will make his way over to the starting line. Alright, just hop out of the car, I'll take a picture. Alright, if you want to strike a pose, do in 3, 2, and 1. I'm now taking a screenshot. Okay, so the quick time award will be tied between Event and Lemon Bucket. So I guess I'll just distribute it to both of them. Since both of them have exactly the same exact lap time. Twin was close though in third. So my pole position at the start of the race was Lemon Bucket. Alright. Well, that's the ROX Mods race. Thanks for watching.